Hey, so I'm back home after Duke, and it's been almost a week since I've been home, and basically just wanted to kind of decompress. Already kind of wrote about it, but Duke and the ATG and that medicine was just a lot to take in. It was just almost a blur. It was just the reactions were crazy. Like that, just my whole body would be covered in hives, and I had a fever, and just everything was itchy, and they couldn't get it to stop. And it's kind of traumatic. Thinking back, just for like 12 hours, I was covered in hives and itching and miserable, and they just pump you up on IV Benadryl, IV Pepsid, and I was on 100 milligrams of steroids every day, but the reactions just wouldn't stop. Which the doctor said you should have support, and that these reactions are expected. And I had reactions before, to platelets and blood, and I thought I could handle it. And I mean, I did handle it. It was just a little harder than I thought, for sure. And even being home, I would still get itchy, still, feel just kind of sick and tired, so tired. This medicine really, really, really took me out more than I thought it would. But this is my first day feeling functional, feeling less miserable physically. So that is a huge relief, a huge just sort of light to not feel horrible physically. And mentally, it's been really hard. But it's just really nice today to be able to feel a little more functional. And the whole Duke experience and the ATG experience was just hit me harder than I thought it would, physically and mentally. And I'm still processing. But, yeah. Thanks. Pro tip, never inject your body with horse protein. It'll react and be painful and make you sick. And doctors won't be able to make it stop. They'll try with loads of Benadryl and Pepsid and steroids and creams. It's really hard on the body and it sucks. But it's also supposed to be what helps me get better, so hoping for the best. There's no perfect decision, there's just life, said by Gary Vee on his Insta. Shout out to Julian Andrews for being a friend. He turns the rough days into good days. He has a good heart and good vibes. Just a general reminder, no relationship is better than an unhealthy one. Some people become unhealthy. Short-term pain, long-term gain. I've lost a couple friends throughout this illness journey. But when you're so physically and emotionally exhausted and you still need to do what you need to do, it's just pretty hard. This was when I found blood, but was just so tired to get myself to go to the hospital and just didn't want to go. But first time out in a while, still super tired, had to take lots of little breaks, but helped make mats from bags for homeless today. This was really refreshing to just see people again and to do something with people that would help others. A huge shout out to my work ADPs for gifting these. It's a huge help and one less thing to be stressed about. It brightens my days being able to remind myself of your kindness. All of it makes managing easier. So basically they sent over $1,000 worth of gift cards that they raised at work to help me in this journey. It meant a lot. My mind is blown by the generosity. It's been a while since I've been at the Charlotte Infusion Center, just back for an infusion. I still have needle anxiety, but free massage at the infusion center is always nice. Body can't make enough platelets on its own, but instead of 2 bags, I'm only getting 1. So, tests showed elevated levels unrelated to my blood disorder. Docs think they uncovered an unrelated brain tumor. Come on. An MRI in a couple weeks will tell. Waiting for good news. Well, here's some good news. Congrats, you've made it to the next round of the 53 Ideas business pitch competition. The judges thought that your video submission was great and you deserve to be selected as one of the 53 to move forward. I may have a brain tumor, and I do have bone marrow failure, but I can still put up a stand in Charlotte's entrepreneurship competition. I filmed the entry while admitted at Duke. I won the initial prize of $50. Next round, I'm going for the $10,000. It's great to get out. The game concepts is really fun. Thanks for inviting me. Rough morning, but still things to be positive about. Hour number 5 at the infusion center, and we're still here. Mondays are always long hospital days. Finally, doctors agreed to look into transferring my care to Pennsylvania so I can see my mom and friends. I'm hoping it gets approved. It's been almost 4 months of doing this on my own in Charlotte, and I'm very, very, very tired. I miss the kids. Hopefully, I'll be in PA soon. Today is my MRI, more intimidating than I thought. They had a lot of trouble getting in the IV. I'm glad it's over. Test results will be back in a few days, hoping for the best. So this is a pretty hard time. I started doing daily things to be positive for. So day 118 of unknown illness, things to be thankful for. All of the wonderful visits, care packages, and gifts I've received so far, and being a finalist in Charlotte's entrepreneurship competition. Day 119, things to be thankful for. Good insurance. Hospitals are almost at $1 million, so insurance for the win. Day 120, things to be thankful for. The blood I received yesterday increases my energy for a few days, and the process to transfer to PA is started. Doctor said it's not to get too excited yet, but I am very, very ready to go to Pennsylvania. It's not advised to move for my physical health, but after some convincing, doctors agreed that it's vital for my mental health to be around more support, and it's worth the risk of transferring. I'm tired. The Duke medicine beat me up more than I expected. My mom's currently in the hospital. She's not well enough to travel, and it's time. Hey everybody, so it's my last day at the transfusion center in Charlotte before I head to Pennsylvania. And so I got all the nurses some Panera Bread bagels, and it's a really, really big bag. Wasn't expecting it to be this big, but I'm going to drop it off at the doctor's office and drop some off at the transfusion center. So it's going to be a good day. Day 121, things to be thankful for. Hobbies like vlogging, writing, drawing, volunteering, and entrepreneurship, plus bubble tea and fancy coffee. I just published my Uti to Kenora travel guide. Always something to do. Day 121, things to be thankful for. The 100% friends that traveled over 8 hours to visit Charlotte, like Shreya, Shalbina, Allie, and Rachel. Even though you could only stay for so long, knowing that you came and put in so much effort makes every single day easier for me. It was also fun to have a free photo shoot for YouTubers today in Charlotte via Meetup. Huge thanks for Two Socks, who hosted the photo shoot and growing the YouTube creator community.